Hey guys, welcome to another video with Japanese with Iyer. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a self-introduction, and I'm also going to be teaching you common phrases that can be useful for your everyday conversations, or if at all you go to Japan, it could be useful over there also. So do watch till the end and fasten your seatbelts. You're about to witness a wonderful joyride. Okay. So let's start with self-introduction. So in Japanese language, what is self-introduction called? Jiko shokai. Jiko shokai. So let's say you attend a job interview. You'll be asked to introduce yourself in Japanese. So they will say, Jiko shokai onegai shimasu. Yeah. Which is like, please give me your self-introduction. So Jiko shokai is self-introduction. So here's how you will do it. It goes like this. Domo, hajimemashite. Watashi wa Narasimhan desu. Dozo, yoroshiku onegai itashimasu. Or you can say it this way. Hajimemashite. Watashi wa Narasimhan desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. So this is like a short self-introduction. There is even a longer self-introduction where you can tell your name, you can tell your age, you can tell your occupation, you can speak about your work experience. But for now, we'll stick to name. So allow me to break down the self-introduction for you. Domo, hajimemashite, or simply hajimemashite. So hajimemashite is used only when you meet someone for the first time. You will not use it every time you meet a person. Only the first time when you introduce your name, when you tell them your name, you will say hajimemashite. The word watashi means I. Watashi wa Narasimhan. My name is Narasimhan, so watashi wa Narasimhan desu. In your case, you can add your name. So again, hajimemashite. Watashi wa dash 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 desu. Dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Or simply yoroshiku onegai shimasu. So yoroshiku onegai shimasu is one of those phrases that is really hard to translate. It has a lot of different meanings. But if I were to, at least to a certain extent, try to translate it, I will say either pleased to meet you or please be good to me, please be nice to me. I'm expecting your cooperation. Depending on the situation, by the way. So Japanese is a contextual language. Depending on the context, the type of use changes. So in a formal setting, yoroshiku onegai shimasu is like, let's cooperate with each other, or let's be good to each other. And also yoroshiku onegai shimasu can be used to, let's say you give someone a task and you want them to perform it well. You'll say, I'm entrusting you with this task, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. And also in a formal letter, instead of saying thanking you yours truly, at the end you will say yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Yeah. So it has a lot of different, it is a word that has a lot of different meanings. In fact, you come across a lot of Japanese words where it doesn't have an exact English translation. You'll have to sort of feel it out. So let's repeat the self-introduction. Hajimemashite. Watashi wa dash 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 desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Yeah? So this is your self-introduction. Now let's do some common day-to-day phrases. let's say you meet someone, you want to ask them, what is your name? So here's the long form of it. O namae wa nan desu ka? O namae wa nan desu ka? Namae is name, but o namae is a more respectful way of asking someone their name. So namae simply means name, but when you add an honorary prefix such as o, it makes the word more respectful. So Japanese people are one of those people that are very considerate about the other person's state of mind. So for the most part, they will treat you nicely and politely so as to not offend you. So this is one of the ways to ensure a respectful conversation. When you add an honorary prefix such as O. So do you remember the alphabet? A, I, U, E, O. So the O, when you add it before a noun, it makes it sound more respectful. Like I'll give you an example. Onamae, osake, osu, which is vinegar. Yeah. There's a lot of different other examples, but for now I'll stick to these three. So the first question, what is your name? O namae wa nan desu ka? The word nan, nan, it means what? Des is, ka is the question particle. So you use it to ask a question. Okay? I'll give you more examples with ka, but for now, here's the question. O namae wa nan desu ka? What is your name? So again you will say, Watashi wa Narasimhan or dash 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 des, or simply name and des. Yeah, that is the shorter way. So depending on the relationship you have with the person, whether it's a formal or an informal relationship, even your style of Japanese will change. You know? In case of informal Japanese, it's usually shorter sentences, but in case of formal Japanese, it is longer sentences and more respectful words and grammar is used. Something you gotta keep in mind. So, o namae wa nan desu ka? What is your name? If you want to ask someone their age, you will say, there is two ways of saying this. First is, nan sai desu ka? Nan sai desu ka? Or, o ikutsu desu ka? Nan sai desu ka? Nan sai desu ka? O or o ikutsu desu ka? How old are you? Both of these questions means how old are you? So nan sai. Nan is what? Sai is the counter used for counting age. And this is a topic. I'm going to make a separate topic for this called counters. It is a tricky topic, so I don't want to add too much information over here. But for now, just to simplify things, I'll say nan sai desu ka? What age are you? What is your age? Nan sai desu ka? Or o ikutsu desu ka? So usually the word ikura, which means how much. So you're asking someone, how old are you? But there's a more formal way of saying, how old are you? O ikutsu desu ka? Instead of saying ikutsu desu ka, o ikutsu desu ka? I'm adding an honorary prefix o, and I'm making the sentence sound more respectful. O ikutsu desu ka? The next sentence, where are you from? So there is, if you want to ask someone which country are you from, you will say, O kuni wa doko desu ka? Or O kuni wa dochira desu ka? O kuni wa, kuni is country. O kuni makes it more respectful. O kuni wa doko desu ka? Or dochira desu ka? So if you want to ask someone, where do you live? O sumai wa doko desu ka? Where do you live? お住まいはどこですか? Or どちらですか? お住まいはどちらですか? お住まいはどこですか? お住まい residence は This is called a topic marker, but I don't want to talk about particles. I'll make a separate video about this. お住まいはどこ? どこ is where. ですか? This is and ka is question. It is hard to translate this sentence though. Or for those of you who are from India, if you're watching this video, आप किधर रहते हो? Yeah, I've seen for Japanese language, the sentences are easier to translate in Hindi than in English, because when you look at Japanese and English, they are grammatically opposite. But in case of Japanese and Hindi or any other Indian language, they are similar. One example is that in case of English, the verb comes at the start, but in Japanese, the verb comes at the end. There's something you got to remember. So those of you who are from India who are watching this content, it is better if you learn Japanese through Hindi. It'll be easier for you than in English. But for those of you who are from an English-speaking country, it's going to be harder for you, because it's such a different language, Japanese, grammatically speaking. So again, where do you live? お住まいはどこですか? Or お住まいはどちらですか? You can ask, the next question is, where is the railway station? Eki. Eki is railway station. Eki wa? Now you tell me, how will you ask where is the railway station? So I told you what is the word used for where, didn't I? So try to intuitively form the sentence. So where is the railway station? Eki wa doko desu ka? Eki wa doko desu ka? In case of school, gakko. In case of college, daigaku. Daigaku. In case of post office, yubinkyoku. 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 Yeah? Or wherever you want to go. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to add too much information in one video. I don't want to make this too long, I'm kind of running out of things to say right now. Should I end this video? I don't know. I want to give you more example words. I want to give you more example phrases. Okay. What is your hobby? Shumi wa. Shumi is hobby. Shumi wa nan desu ka? Shumi wa nan desu ka? Or simply shumi wa. So you will say, 私はアニメが好きです。私は漫画が好きです。テレビを見るのが好きです。Whatever your hobby is, And also, you don't have to add watashi in every sentence. Just for your sake, I'm saying watashi, because at least those of you who are from an English-speaking country, you actually say I for everything, don't you? But in Japanese, you don't usually say I. It is actually understood. So instead of saying 私はアニメが好きです, you'll say simply アニメが好きです. So 好き or S-U-K-I, 好き means like, and this is 私はアニメが好きです, or simply アニメが好きです, or simply アニメ好き. The shortest, in case of an informal relationship, you will just say アニメが好きです. You will not, actually this makes it formal, so you will not even add this, anime suki. Anime suki. Tashi wa anime suki. Yeah. Hobbies. What else? You can say, do you play any sports? Sports o shiteimasu ka? Do you play any sports? Sports o shiteimasu. Or どんなスポーツをしますか? I think I'm making it complex, isn't it? I want to keep this simple. スポーツが好きですか? So So you can say that soccer, which is football, soccer, soccer, 好きです. Or you can say サッカーをしています or やっています. Yeah. Common words and phrases. So since I'm not editing this video, you can actually see me think. Sometimes I just blank out. It does happen, doesn't it? Like you kind of run out of things to say. With other content creators, they actually conveniently edit the footage so that they don't have to show their brain farts to people. In my case, I make it on the spot. What other common phrase can I ask you? I think I will keep this one short. Maybe in another video I could talk about any other words or phrases. And if at all you liked this video, you can like, comment, subscribe. You can share it with your friends. It greatly helps the channel. And yeah, hope you like it. Have a wonderful day ahead, have a wonderful life ahead, and all the best for your Japanese studies. Mata ne.